Today's Dallas Cowboys report is powered by Magic Spoon cereal. If you want to be a winner like your Dallas Cowboys are, try out some Magic Spoon cereal. $5 off your first order. MagicSpoon.com/Cowboys. We'll put that link in the comments and in the description. And my, oh my, what a game we just had. The Cowboys rally in overtime to beat the Patriots 35-29. I cannot remember the last finish of this type that I can recall. They truly are the cardiac Cowboys, folks. They get a pick six with like 2 minutes and like 15, 20 seconds, somewhere in that range. Pick six by Trevon Diggs. They take the lead. The very next play, Damontae Kazee gets absolutely cooked. He takes a terrible angle. It was not Trevon Diggs' fault. That was on Kazee. Gets cooked. Cowboys get the ball. They march into field goal range. A penalty on Columbus for holding, and then a unsportsmanlike, which I've still not seen. I have no idea what Connor Williams did to merit the penalty, so I assume nothing actually happened because let's see it, guys. Come on. And then they get the field goal from 49 yards because Dak hit CeeDee Lamb for 24 on third down to put him in field goal range again. Then in overtime, a stop, and Dak finds CeeDee Lamb 35 yards, a walk-off winner. What a wild game in this one. Now, I do want to make this point, too, just because this was going to be the game plan no matter what. The refs, they were terrible in this game. 12 penalties for 115 yards on the Cowboys, 5 for 47 against them. Now, there were missed calls on both sides. Multiple non-personal fouls when Dak got hit later in the head weren't called. Anthony Brown got away with a hand to the face in this one. And I don't like that because the refs had far too big of an impact, no matter which side you're on. Too big of a critical impact for with calls and non-calls than what they're supposed to do. And again, can't just blame the refs. Even if the Cowboys had lost this one, was not just on the officiating. Way too many bad calls and mistakes by the Cowboys' own personnel that really caught them in this one. So whether you're a Cowboys fan or a Patriots fan, I think it's fair to go ahead and type boo to yell at the referees because that was not a great showing out of the officials. But in the end, hey, the Cowboys got the win. Let's talk Dak Prescott here. For much of this game, Dak was good, not great. The two turnovers in the red zone were brutal. Now, I'll make this point. That touchdown sneak, he scored on third down. It is ridiculous. It's been 2 straight games now, or at least 2 games this year, where the Cowboys, Dak scored, and the refs didn't give him the call that every other quarterback gets. Does not make sense. But for much of this game, Dak Prescott was good, not great. For much. And I want to emphasize the for much. Because when it mattered, Dak Prescott stepped up. 3rd and 25, you hit CeeDee Lamb for 24 yards to give your team a chance to ice it. 1st and 10 in Patriots territory, a 35-yard touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. Prescott showed why he is an elite quarterback in this one. Now, one last note, you still got to finish more in the red zone. That has got to be better if you are the Cowboys. You cannot have that many points left on the board. Could have been over a lot earlier if the Cowboys had finished drives better. They were definitely the better team in this one. 567 yards of offense to 335. But a win entering the bye, that's what they needed. So what's your one-word reaction to this game? Wow? Chaos? Thanks? Just to have a win? Crazy? Any one word you want there. So get your votes in for me, your one-word reaction to this one. I want to talk now about the running game. It was very quiet for much of this one. Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard, both averaged 4.1 yards per carry. That final couple drives, especially that last overtime drive, they kind of woke up a little bit there. Now, Zeke had a longer run, 21, and oh, by the way, far more impactful in the pass game. Zeke Elliott, 7 receptions, 50 yards. It's actually pretty good in the end. Not perfect out of the ground game, but good enough in the end. Now, if you want better than good, go try some Magic Spoon cereal, folks. $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. High in protein, 13 or 14 if you like the peanut butter, for example. Grams of protein each bowl. 4 grams of net carbs, and 0 sugar as well. This stuff is worth every single penny. So get $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. It's magicspoon.com/Cowboys. That link, folks, will be in the comments section and in the description. Go try it out today, because damn if this stuff isn't the best cereal you're ever gonna have. Let's talk Cowboys defense now. I want to begin here with Mac Jones, who the ground game was good. Damian Harris had 18 carries for 101 and a touchdown. He should be their lead back. He's really good. Mac Jones' numbers look okay. 15 of 21, 229, a touchdown, interception. The touchdown, the one, was really a defensive lapse. I thought overall, the Cowboys defense wasn't that good. Now, they definitely stepped up, especially in the third quarter. And the second quarter, too, was 0 points out. But 14, 0, 0, 15. I want more out of this Cowboys because this team is not that good. The Patriots, I don't think, are that great of a football team. Don't get me wrong. I am hyped about the win. But I want more out of that side of the ball and more consistency moving forward. 2 big players in this one. How about Randy Gregory? I mean, he was awesome in this one. Held a bunch, by the way. 3 tackles, a sack, 1 TFL, 2 sacks. It's right in front of me. I can't even read it. A key forced fumble. He was impressive with this one. Trevon Diggs, meanwhile, he did it again. Another interception with a touchdown. Now, I do want to discuss that big 75-yard TD by Kendrick Bourne. That is not the fault of Trevon Diggs. That is very much some more, I think, zone or at least man-match type of coverage. DeMonte Casey, your free safety, is deep there in single coverage, or as your deep safety in zone. It's cover 1 or cover 3, whichever it was. That is his job. Diggs undercut it, but he forced him inside. DeMonte Casey, at minimum, has to make the tackle, not just run right by Kendrick Bourne. So I do not blame Trevon Diggs for that play. That was on DeMonte Casey. And the interception, by the way, that pick 6, that was massive. That was a huge play as well. He got beat, I think, maybe 1 or 2 other times throughout the game. New England did not test him much. When they did, not the best results overall. So who was the MVP in this one for the Dallas Cowboys? CeeDee Lamb, more on him coming up. Dak Prescott, Diggs, Gregory, a lot of good options. Get your votes in for me right now in the comments section. From Tyron Smith, quick note on him, by the way. He did leave the game and then returned with an ankle injury. So I assume that he's going to be fine long term. I don't think that has to be a massive concern here, but we'll keep an eye on Tyron Smith. That was not a big moment. I don't think it's as bad as what it could have been. So good news there on Tyron. We will update you guys throughout the week with Tyron Smith. Had the neck pre-game, the ankle mid-game. I hope he's okay. I'm not panicked on that front, but I do want to hear from you guys too. What is your concern level right now over Tyron Smith? Scale this for me, 1 to 10. 1 being you're not concerned, 10 being you're in full-fledged meltdown mode. From Maurice Kennedy, or on Maurice Kennedy. Said that twice now. Jeez, like I'm in a mailbag or something. Concussion protocol in the second half. I think he'll be okay. Good news, the Cowboys have their bye. So that's not the end of the world there for Dallas. I want you guys now to subscribe if you haven't already. Daily videos on everything going on around America's team. News, rumors, injury updates, live shows on Tuesday, and of course for game days or nights like this one. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. Let's talk now about CeeDee Lamb. What a game. Actually, 2 touchdowns, my bad, for CeeDee Lamb in this one. 11 targets, 9 receptions, 149 yards, 2 scores, capped off, of course, by the game winner in overtime as Lamb on a little deep drag across the middle, deep cross, whatever you want to call it there, into the end zone for the score, beat Jalen Mills, taunted as he scored, who cares? The Cowboys win in this one. Amari Cooper, good, not great. Couple key pickups, 5 catches, 55 yards. I thought he played pretty well. I also, in general, want to give a shout-out here to one Jayron Kearse. 5 tackles, 1 TFL. The TFL was a key one. 2 quarterback hits. He almost got home twice in that one. Very impressive out of Kearse, who has earned more playing time. We'll see how that affects going into the bye. The safeties rotate pretty heavily between KZ, Wilson, Kearse, and Malik Hooker. Before we go, I also want to mention some roster moves the Cowboys made before Sunday's game on Saturday. First up, Jeremy Sprinkle has been added to the 53-man active roster. So, too, has fullback Nick Ralson. Ralson is a core special teamer right now for Dallas. Now, when Sean McEwen comes back, that leaves 5 fullbacks or tight ends. Ralston plus Sprinkle, McEwen, Schultz, and Jarwin. I don't see how the Cowboys carry all 5 of those guys on the game day roster. So one of them, Sprinkle, I think, might be getting cut in the near future. To make room for those 2 guys, with Leo Collins still on suspension for now, roster moves are coming too. Brandon Knight was cut. The expectation here is that he will go to the practice squad if he clears waivers. No guarantee of that one. In the end, good Lord, what a game. The Cowboys take down the New England Patriots 35-29. Dak Prescott goes 36 of 51 for 455 yards, 3 scores, 2 red zone turnovers, a lot of penalties, kept the Patriots in it. A no call on Anthony Brown helped give the Cowboys a chance there in the end. Dak to CeeDee Lamb, 35 yards, a walk-off win. What a finish for the Dallas Cowboys as they head into the bye at 5-1.